On an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on the mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on the mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
He'll get that complete to Ross. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 38 yards. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be taken down. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 16.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Ritter. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Ritter. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll get this forward, no signal. They're gonna mark him down at the 1. And a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Higgins sent in motion. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Right back back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Mims sent in motion here. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Falcons.
1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver.
Ready up. Let's go now.
This one complete to Melton. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Set.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. On play action, Ritter. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Falcons. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone. Touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
70 range, 70 range.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll check this down to the running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 19 at the 34-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lion. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 3rd and long.
Ready.
Mims sent in motion here.
Ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Man in motion, heading left. Nix gonna throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead,
now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Let's go.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Take go.
They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
18 card, 18 card.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Mims sent in motion here. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Another run here for Robinson. Robinson, a 1st down and more. Gets to the edge at the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
On 1st down, it's Ritter. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Higgins sent in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A 1st down throw for Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
79 Broncos. 70 range. 70 range.
To throw is Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
Let's go.
Nix now on first and 10. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing now. Ritter on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we send you to Orlando, going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Here's Nix to throw. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Throwing is Nix. He connects with Mims. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. Broncos get back in it. It is 21-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
First down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Well, I love the aggressive play call here by this offensive coordinator. The decision to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. Of course, number one goal, pick up the first down. But in this case, once he got past the line of scrimmage, he saw daylight, and he had a huge run in front of him.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On second down, it's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Shut up. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hunt.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to...
Okay, ready? 18, Pioneer. Here we go, go.
Back to throw is Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be second down. Throwing. Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tough?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Broncos. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. Whoa. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
He was brought down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
It's first down, and they'll run. Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. That his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Next to score, Falcons 28, Broncos 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here is first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Mims sent in motion here. Second down. Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Not much happening there, just a short game. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. From the gun, it's Ritter. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Coop for the point after.